Hi, this is John the Cooper, Superintendent here at Mason City Schools, and I'm here with your 3 district updates. The first is winter weather making decisions. So sometimes we have inclement weather and we have to delay or close school. Well, that decision is not an easy decision. There's a science to it. There's also an art to it. I go out early in the morning, drive around, look at the weather, but I also pay close attention to the National Weather Service and other great resources. And I have a team of people checking out the roads to make sure that our roads are safe, not just in the moment that I'm out there, but safe for our students to drive to school and arrive at school safely. So there's a science and an art to that. The second district update, there is a change with our kindergarten start date for the cutoff date for 5-year-old students. So if you have a student or you have neighbors that have a student that's going to be 5 years old, by August 1st, they would be eligible for our kindergarten enrollment for this next year. It used to be September 30th. After lots of discussion and some study of our data with our teachers, they brought that to our attention. We decided it was best to move from September 30th to an August 1st as our cutoff date for our 5-year-old students. So we're excited to get them enrolled. So please pass that information on. And the final thing is a 5-year forecast is something we do as a school district. And we are so fortunate because we have a very strong 5-year forecast. And that's because of the support of our community. But one intentional piece that our board has invested in is our students being connected. So extracurricular activities is a big part of the opportunities, the extraordinary opportunities we offer here at Mason City Schools. And we invest $5 million a year making sure that our students are connected to extracurricular activities and wonderful opportunities for them. And now for your 2 wayfinding tips. You might be familiar with our tip line. We have an anonymous tip line, or you can actually share your information so we know who we're talking to back and forth. And that tip line is used all the time. We monitor it as much as we can, 24/7 if we can. But there are also other resources. And as we're going into winter break and you might have needs, or you might know someone that has an urgent need and it might be a crisis situation, we encourage you to use the Warren County Crisis Hotline. That is something that is available. It's a great resource and it is available 24/7. So please, one of the things that we do well here as a community is we care for each other. And so if you see something, say something. So whether you're using our tip line or the crisis line for Warren County, please do that. The second thing that we would like to share with you is it's a practical example of how we care for each other. And that's our Hope Squad. So you see this rock here in front of our high school. Last week was Hope Week. And Hope Week is a way for our students to be very intentional about talking about what does it look like to care for one another as a community and also care for yourself. Hope Squad is a peer-to-peer suicide prevention program that we have invested in here at Mason City Schools because we do care more about just not academics. It's about the whole student. And we understand that here. And so we are so grateful for our student leaders, for the staff that supports that, and for all of you for being a community that cares. And now for your 1 family life encouragement. This season is a busy season, but it's busy with great opportunities with our families. I'll tell you, my wife and I, before we had kids, we thought, well, this is what the Christmas tree might look like, this beautiful picture out of a magazine. But what's really, if you come and look at our Christmas tree now, it's a little bit messy. It's got all kinds of things on it. But then when you step back and really look at what's there, it's just full of memories, beautiful memories. And as I stood back taking pictures of our kids putting the Christmas tree together this year, I have a senior. And just that moment to just pause and say, hey, I don't know how many more of these moments we have together. So my encouragement to you is be intentional. Be intentional in appreciating those moments. Even when they're messy, embrace the messy during this holiday season, whatever that holiday tradition is for you and your family. But be intentional with your kids and appreciate the messy moments of life.